I had a viewer request. The guy said when he's taping angles and he starts out, he leaves the tape long, but by the time he gets to the other end, it's short where he started from. It's always short. He'll leave a big long piece, but by the time he gets down there, he's pulled the tape so far, it's short here. So he asked, it doesn't seem to happen with professionals. How do they do it? So I went and found a professional, and I asked him, how do you do this? And he says, hey, if you find out, let me know. So sometimes you're short, you know. So what we do is we just do the best we can. That's what we do. What I try to tell people is, listen, keep your head oiled really well. Make sure that this thing spins really easily. Make sure that your tape doesn't bind up here. If your tape binds up here, or if this is gripping it and it's not spinning really easily, there's a little break in here that makes this thing spin easier. Loosen the brake up a little bit so it runs easy. And that's what you want. You want everything to just flow really easy out of the gun. And I truly believe that's probably the problem. It's not flowing. Just make sure that this tape roll, again, everything has to roll really easy. And you're absolutely right. I do the same thing. After I read this comment, I thought, what do? I don't know. I don't pay attention anymore. I've probably put out, who knows, thousands and thousands of 500-foot rolls of tape with a bazooka. I don't know what I do anymore. I just do it. It's just second nature. So I thought about it. What do I do? And you're absolutely right. I started out with probably about 1.5 to 2 inches of tape left there. Now what happens is if I get too far, like if I get to this point and it looks like, oh, it's still going to be too long, I will pull the tape away, but it looks fine right now. So I'm just going to keep going. And then I stop about 2 inches or so. Now, what I have to do, look at it's right on. But that's because everything is flowing really easily here. Once I get away from this angle a little bit, I'm really not pulling it anymore. Because I'm laying the tape in and it's not pulling it. But you have to get about so far away. If it's still pulling it, something's gripping. Something's gripping the tape and it keeps pulling it out. So make sure it's running loosely. So, see, I don't have a lot of angles in here because, again, this is a really old home. And this is a really old home. And we have a lot of plaster walls here too. But now, I want to show you something else because this guy I've been taping with for over a year now, I was watching him roll today. He happens to be the cameraman too. I was watching him roll today, and I'm thinking, did I ever tell you how to roll? Maybe I didn't. I mean, I'm just off in my own world doing my own thing, and I'm not really paying attention to what's going on behind me. But today I did. I watched him. And what he did was he started right where I started and started going the exact same direction that I was going. It doesn't work very well when you do that. You're pulling everything at one point this way. What I've learned to do when I'm taping and rolling, I go around the room the exact opposite direction with the roller that I went around with the bazooka. And I always go this way with the bazooka. Is it clockwise? I guess it is. I'm always clockwise with my bazooka. Now, I guess if I was left-handed, I'd probably go counterclockwise. I don't know, I'm not left-handed. But think about this. I took the bazooka, started at the bottom, ran the angle up. I stopped about 2 inches short, and again, you can look at this, and if you're too long or too short, you can move this back and forth, but you want to be tight to the angle. Now, I started down there and I ran up. I'm going to start up here, and I'm going to run down. And it just rolled out that easy. Okay? I started on that end, and I came this direction with the bazooka. I'm going to start this end. And notice I have to tap this down and set this tape. But now I can just roll it. You see, it goes back into place when I go the opposite direction. Now, if I started over here and started trying to come this direction, it's going to want to outdo it. I'll screw up this piece of tape here, and I'll do it. But now I gotta constantly tap it in. It wants to roll up. It wants to roll down. I gotta be very, very careful with this. I can't just roll it out. And I can feel this tape trying to move out of the angle. So I gotta constantly work it. I have to work that tape in when I'm going that direction. But if I'm going the opposite direction, I'll do this great big long one right here. I'll do this great big long one. So, and I'll go the opposite direction. And then you'll see how easy that is. You'll see how easy that is when I go the opposite direction. Stay up. See? Wasn't listening to me. So now I tap it in, but now I can just roll this out. Notice I don't have to work it. It just rolls right out for me. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then it'll all glaze right out too. Now glazing, it doesn't matter. I can go one direction, go the other direction. I can close my eyes. See, I don't even have to look when I'm glazing it. Because you glaze by feel. Oh, that's tight. And I glaze by feel, not by sight. Now, I do have to look just to see how bad it was glazed, because again, this was plaster, and I have a deep fill. See how that's pre-filled all around here? I have a deep fill around there, because I had a big ridge around there. There used to be molding up there that they took off. So, that's it. If you're going to bazooka it, the angles, go one direction, make sure everything's really loose. The tape can go really easily, everything can move really nicely, and when you roll it, go the opposite direction, and when you glaze it, close your eyes because you don't want to see what you've been doing. You have a great day. Hey, if you really like this video, subscribe, and if you really, really like this video, share it with somebody else. You have a great day.